That's loud. Again, volume adjustments is always a difficult thing because there's so many different things to consider. And again, my speakers are being really annoying. I try to set them up in a way that allows me to hear prior to stream itself, but as soon as I move, I really have to replace them. But I don't know which one to get. But I have to replace them. And it's pretty sure it is the speakers. Because like the headphones are fine and other things. But yeah. Anyway. Hopefully you won't have any more issues, but you never know. I'll have to deal with it if I can. I still don't know if it's really full sound in my ear right now. But anyway. We'll try and live with it. So, I decided to do some more E33 today. We're switching back and forth mainly between this and Katamari. I'll have to get back in touch with Azure about Digimon. I want to get back to that at some point, but I'm in no rush. It's nice to know if he's been able to... No, I can't hear it. I can only really tell if I hear her voice, because the other sounds are, like, not as distorted. I really do try to make this work prior to stream. I don't want to be messing around with this for so long. But it's such a pain. Oh my god! It just falls apart as I've like, you know, precariously put it together and then it falls apart. And so that sometimes happens while I'm playing as well, and that can obviously put me off. Obviously I need to get new ones. I just don't know which one to get. Because I have been for a while wanting like better speakers, but I also don't know really enough about speakers to know what is classified as a better speaker. So yeah, and you know, it's kind of a bit of money. I had recently spent quite a bit of money getting a replacement external, like a backup, a new backup. But anyway, that's by the by. My own matters. We're trying to collect Flory, right? See, now it's too loud. It's never working. And we found the location roughly where Flory is being held, apparently. But according to our friend Esquier, it's, you know, I mean, there's already been plenty dangers leading up to this point. It's in a place that's probably got a boss in it. So we may well, you know, experience this boss and see what we can do if we can, anything. Maybe try and upgrade our loadout, whatever, to try and get through it. And I'm also using the same title I used last time, but I had another title that I decided to put on the last stream instead. This is partly because I tried thinking about a good title using the name Flory, and all I could think of was the EU streamer Flory Worry. That was it. I was also thinking like, isn't there like song lyrics involving Floor? But then all I could think of was, what's that song? Little John, From the Window to the Wall, which is not Floor. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the Flory. I don't know if that's gonna work out too well. Which is a Coolio song. Like, I just couldn't really find good choices. So I just decided to use a previous one and have one of my other ideas go to the previous video. Anyway. Let's see how we do. Mael can't stay in offensive stance. Unless she has the moves to be able to do it. She does have moves that allow her to stay in stances. But you know, you have to use that move consecutively in order to do that. She's a bit like a Torment. A tormented character. In Pokemon can't use to do the same move. These lights awakening like this is quite an interesting concept. Very much like, you know, what's it called? You know, lights outside houses. That kind of like, you know, turn on when a cat strolls by in the middle of the night. My parents have this. A lot of houses. But yeah, this is quite interesting, this whole like setup for what is at the end, and you know what we're about to face. There's a purple light over there. Are we being led to our doom? Uh-huh. That sounds very Hollow Knight-ish. That kind of noise, like something from, what was it? Deep Nest or what it was called? The black area, predominantly, with the corpses. Is this going to be a necromancer type deal? That was quite the noise. They're leading us into our doom. And now we will see it. Hello. Do you like the lights man instead of the flower man?
Alright, let's get rid of him. The rock should be nearby.
This may not be so straightforward. Lamp. Yeah, that's a good start. Do three. That's bad.
Here's your gun.
Here's our car.
It's not me. Not today. Let us stain them.
Oh, we're trying.
Some ink. Bliss and precision. I'm ready. Not today.
Damn it.
From fire. Not today. I won't waste this. Rune, watch out! Shrek, take your shot.
Why does he keep going?
Don't
Why?
hurt on me.
Why do you keep going?
Lovely to see you. Not looking good.
I had to focus on that one.
Easier than expected.
No, I don't think it's
jinx
easy
us.
and it's
I
not
need to
dead
invite
yet.
Misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
I presume it.
Misfortune.
Please don't make me fuck. For the love of God, man. That was too difficult to start with. Oh my god. That was too difficult. What is this? More, and that full health? Really?
Let's gamble.
What do you mean let's gamble? We're dead. Why should we be able to kill this thing again? What the fuck is this? You've got to be kidding me.
You're fit to see. That hurts.
This is absurd. Why is this back to full health? I noticed that it wasn't quite all its life the first time around. I noticed that it didn't die. But, like, to have a whole second bar again? That's freaking bullshit. There's no way we can win this. I can't win this. No way. I don't even have any more healing tanks. Absolutely absurd. I mean, I only just managed to try the first half. You know what happened when I played Octopath Traveler and Octopath Traveler 2? There is a fight there. First one is called Galdera. The second one begins with V. I can't remember what it's called. Vidian or something like that. And, you know, it took me several goes, quite a few, to get through the incredibly long, you know, like, standard battle version of it. Like, you know, you use half your party, as per usual in fights, because, you know, once you have all 8, you use 4 in most fights. And, you know, they have all various phases and things going on or whatever. Timed parish songs or whatever have you. And it's really difficult to get through. And in each case, in those fights, once, you know, like I've done the full stories, the chapters of each of the 8 characters and so on, they then decided to, nah, that's not enough. Let's do one where you have to control both teams in groups of 4 and go through that for a bit. And then you have to do this other thing. Or like with Galdera, there's the front half and then the back half. And who knows if there's any more after that. I put the game down in both cases. I'm not about that kind of, in my opinion, bullshit. This thing should be dead, and I should not have to start and do the first fight all over again. I absolutely hate, despise, what do they call them? Boss rushes? Where you can't have like intermediary like save points and go back and then grind and do next bit. I hate it. I despise it. In many other games that aren't necessarily this one, which I already went into thinking, you know, why does this game get so much love in the first place? For reasons that I find to be, you know, people I was at least thinking were, you know, quite underhanded and bigoted. So, I do like what I've seen so far in this game. But if this game is gonna make me do this sort of bullshit with you go through all that effort to beat that front half, but wait, there's more, now you have to deal a second one, you have to deal with back-to-back bosses. That's a very quick way for me to just say, I despise that immensely. I think it's so stupid, cheap, and unfair. With that, I only just managed to beat that front half. Why the hell is it only a front half when this thing has a full bar again? I can't beat this. And this girl here can't do much of it. Energy tint on me, maybe. Nope, we can't have the Baron on this from regular attack. These spots. I have to deal with consecutive attacks? No. We're dead. I know I keep saying that. It's so disgusting.
Your fate is sealed.
Chroma is flowing.
Oh, bloody hell. So ridiculous.
Elements.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to parry. But I missed.
Phoenix.
Nope. Again?
There we go.
We're dead. I've said many times. Like, what the fuck, man? This is absurd.
Here's your card.
I can't do this.
This and precision. Let's dance.
Nope. Try to dodge. It's too early. Retry. Retry what? Retry what? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Take your shot.
You sure? I'm ready. I'll do it. A storm is coming.
And I'm on normal. This is absolutely insane. We can try again, but I'm not happy. Not even close. Oh, I am not happy.
I'm ready. On fire. Let's dance.
Then he gets a second set of attacks. Absolutely.
Grenade, watch out. Grenade, watch out.
No name, watch out.
Ready.
Oh, it's fun while it lasts, I guess.
Your fate is sealed.
Please survive.
What?
Take your shot.
I mean, gradually, I will be able to
On
fuck.
me.
Gradually, I will be able to fuck. I will be able to dodge these things better and be more effective like that. Man, I just don't want to do that. Because I think this is bullshit. Do I really care about guard up? The answer is I think I don't.
Romance flowing.
2,400 is good damage. Yeah, no, I like that. Very ideal. We have to go again. Utterly insane. Do I want to go Mayhem or do I want to go Lance? Lance is more costly. Medium versus hard. So I feel like
It's locked on you.
I tried.
Let's dance.
I don't understand.
Full deck.
Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand. Now, here's something that I don't get. It's probably quite a lot of it. With Phantom Blade, does it scale in how much increased damage it does depending on how much foretell it removes, or is it pretty effective to use it now when there's only one foretell because it's as powerful as it would be if it was 10 foretell or 8 foretell, 20, 50, something. Because if it was the second way around, this, like I say, would be a really good opportune time to make the most of it because it's more efficient. It's just using 1 as opposed to 7. Otherwise, I really do like sealed clay. There is, of course, marking card. That's not what the fuck, man?
It's locked in there. I'm waiting. Well.
The sound on the individual lights is really nice. I feel like I can understand them. Did I miss that? Oh, that's not the attack. I should dodge it. Why? Can I get some burning or something? There's some mark on it. My controller keeps liking to vibrate when the place is near me. It's very annoying. Do I try and go for the revive again?
Sorry, I failed. Your fate is sealed. Ready to evade.
Try and get a regular mark shot flame on it. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Do I really want to do thermal transfer? I don't think so. I'll just shoot 3 more times. Or maybe 1 more time since it's done 4 times.
Ready to evade.
Why do you have to be on my weakest character, man? Why do you gotta do that?
I'm waiting.
Flames shut.
I parried it. You happy with me? Oh my lord. I'm trying to get a mark on it. But now, should I go Flurry instead?
Destruction.
Here we go.
I do like that healing. I do need to remember that.
Let's dance. Ready to carry.
Here we go.
I wonder, I want to learn something. I wonder if I kill him here, first half, do I get a free revive for Luna? It would be nice.
I'm ready. Precise strike.
Do I get a free revive? Do they at least revive my team? Or is it status quo?
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
Misfortune. As he said.
Misfortune.
This is so stupid. Nope, it is no revive.
On me.
Ah, I forgot that was.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, this is so much damage. Fuck.
Full deck.
Fuck. Ah.
Your fate is sealed.
Dizzy. It's a status effect that makes it harder for the character to aim. Ah! That's nice.
Here you go. Okay.
I pressed it. Fuck. Bloody hell.
To me.
Here's your card.
Yeah, don't.
Again, this bullshit. My god, I just can't do it. You expect me to be able to deal with this one? Absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely insane. This doesn't stop AoE, so. She's got 5. Absolutely ridiculous. Holy shit. What the fuck? The engagement is pretty interesting. But I don't know how good it is. Just absolutely fucking insane. I do feel like one more level could be nice. But I don't need an AoE attack against this thing. I want to get to this. Grim Harvest seems really good. But that's not for a while, man. Because ultimately, you know, I can just like fucking go grind and just be over leveled for this stupid, disgusting 2-phase boss. I could do that. I'm very unhappy. I despise boss rushes. I despise them. They're like one of the worst ideas ever fucking made. Even in games I enjoy, I despise boss rushes. I cannot stress that enough. One of my most frustrated parts of Metaphor was the stupid final boss section, because you have one fight with Louis Squeeburn into a second fight with Louis Squeeburn, I think, into a long ass transition, like exposition, into fight with more, into final fight with Squeeburn. And I'm like, the amount of fucking bullshit you have to get through just to find out that the last fight is 10 times more difficult than everything prior to it. So you think you're fine, you think you're good. Even if they were the same difficulty, I would hate it. Because it's like, well, I did the job. I don't want to have to now have that thrown in the bin because I didn't manage to do the second part. But then when you add the fact in that one where it's like the last part, after you go through like hour or so of exposition and bullshit, then here's another fight, all part of the same bullshit, that if you don't beat, you have to start all from the beginning again, from like 3 fights before, and it's 10 times harder than everything else. Like, what a horrendous fucking idea that is. Even in games where I took it on the chin and I felt good about it when I beat it, and it was a game that I generally enjoyed, so I didn't feel so bad about spending more time in it. Even games I've enjoyed, I still would rather not have that nonsense of fucking boss rush. Ni no Kuni 1 is a great example of that. Because I really enjoy the Ni no Kuni games. I love the Ni no Kuni games. They're really good. Ni no Kuni, especially 1, features in my outro. It's one of my posters behind. Duck my head. A game I really enjoyed. And I didn't mind that boss rush so much, where you have to fight the queen in her first regular form, then you have to fight, the lion form, and then you have to fight the fucking weird cloud monstrosity with its ads all over the place. Maybe there's another form in there as well. But once again, it's just like, I fucking can't stand this bullshit. If I did something, I do not want anything to be able to take that away from me and say, nah, you gotta do it again. I utterly despise it. It is such a shitty mechanic that so many goddamn games insist on doing. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. Like, I've been relatively fair, if not generous, with this game so far. As in to say that I have enjoyed it, and it's been a fine experience. Even though I'm not a fan of its aesthetic style, and I'm certainly not a fan of any of the gore. I've allowed to be open-minded and, appreciate what this game has to offer. It's been fine. It's been fun. It's been decent. It's not been anything holy grail, but it's been decent. But this fucking bullshit, which is not the only culprit of, just drives me mad. I have to go through the preamble of the first phase in order to have a chance at the fucking second phase. I mean, it's bad enough that there are games like Souls-likes where you have to walk a million miles to get to somewhere. And it's notorious that even though that game series is loved to death by so many crazy people out there, and I would never see eye to eye with, even amongst that die-hard community, it is notorious to have these stupid long treks back each time to want to try and find the boss. You know what's worse than a trek back through relative nothingness, casual, basic enemies that you don't really need to worry about so much? Having a fucking boss before the boss. Because now, not only is it going to take a fucking long time, you can't just, leisurely stroll your way back. No, you gotta play like it's, the hardest thing in the world, only to then be meted with the hardest thing beyond that. It's just such a shit design. I hate that design. So many games do it. I mean, if you think about it, it's harder to find or think of games that don't do it. Especially if it doesn't allow you to, save and level up and do something in between, whereby, okay, fine, you can't progress the story any further, but, you can always come back to this when you're prepared and deal with the rest of it. That would make things a lot more amenable. But, no, you gotta do it all in one fucking... I despise boss rushes. I just cannot... Rockslide's pretty decent against this guy, because we can probably get those stains up and all that. But again, it's probably the revives that I'm missing and stuff, so I feel like I want to do this, but I can't do this yet. $30 to $70. That's a huge difference. $30 to $50. The spell says. Oh boy. This is definitely one of those games, a lot like Cuphead, and that's one of the things I've been enjoying about it. You see, I feel like there are a couple of games that the games I've been playing remind me of and have allowed me to enjoy the game more than perhaps I've necessarily thought I would. Even though in the case of the other game, it's a game that came after, but it's a game I experienced before. And that is that this game has that same rewarding feeling, satisfaction, as you build your muscle memory that I particularly associate with Cuphead. With the bosses in Cuphead. and I enjoyed quite immensely, and it has a far nicer art style, even though nowhere near my favorite. It's a little 2D and old-fashioned for that. But I really enjoyed Cuphead and its DLC, Delicious Last Course. And, you know, I didn't do any of the extra stuff. I didn't go above the pale, but I did beat both of them. And the other game I'm playing these days, Katamari, reminds me of Neon White. Whereby you've got like a sort of like parkour-esque, you know, do this map in a certain limited period of time, and as you do, you get more progression and you have more medals to unlock or challenges to do or things that are harder. That has a similar sort of like progressive tree that I see in Neon White that I really enjoy and is moreish to me. So I've been, you know, pretty thorough, not entirely 100%, but pretty thorough with my playthroughs of especially the Katamari game I've been playing. But my god, man. I do like this rock slide. I think rock slide's really good, actually. I think it's a bit of a sleeper. Like, it looks kind of whatever, but it's actually not so bad. It does a lot of things. If it's greatly increased damage for those elements, you could probably get those elements pretty easily. The only trouble is, of course, I want the rebirths and stuff. And, like, my feeling behind it is that it's maybe the case that, I don't know. I want to switch the, what's it called? Luminas, or whatever they are? To make Luna and Ciel have the higher health ones, the big health buffs, because they are my healers. I can then heal, you know, potentially healers. And I can then potentially heal, Mael. Upsetting. Upsetting. I don't know what to do. Recounts. That's why we've got these fucking recounts. Man. What was I doing to heal you? Why were you able to heal? Sometimes you're able to heal with this. I don't understand it. There was that time when she was able to heal. And the whole bullshit that I really also don't like about this game is the save function. I really don't like that. And the reason why is because the way I play every game. Like Etrian Odyssey, was it 2? Had a boss rush. It had 2 phases, and that was also bloody infuriating. And I really like the Etrian Odyssey series. It's one of my favorite JRPG series, but I fucking hated the end of Etrian Odyssey 2 because that was stupid. That you have to go from the first phase to beat the second phase, and the second phase like 5 times longer. 4 to 5, maybe 5 times longer and harder than the first phase. That was obnoxious. But in games like Etrian Odyssey, what I really like to do is save up level skill points. Like this game has very similar skill point system whereby you gain skill points based on how many levels you have. That's an Etrian Odyssey thing. It was a long time ago. Etrian Odyssey's been around for like decades, and it did that. I don't know if anything did that before Etrian Odyssey, but that's what I associate that with. But you see, the thing is with Etrian Odyssey, what I would do is I would play the game like you normally do. But then I would just, go for the dungeon, do what I can, whatever. Eventually, I'll come across, like this, a stopping point. An obstacle that I can't just clear straightforwardly. And I'll have built up all these points. And so that would be the moment where I can enjoy trying to figure out where I want to place these points. So I will do scouting mission on the boss. I'll try to figure out and understand how it works. And then I'll try and make a build that I feel would suitably defeat it. If it fails, well, I didn't save. I saved prior to making any changes. Then I go into the boss immediately without saving. And if I die and lose and want to make changes again, then I can just revert it. But if I win, alright, I'll pay the whatever cost that the deposit. I look at it as a deposit, effectively. I'll pay the deposit for beating this boss. The skill point deposit. And move on with my life. You can't do that with this because the fucking autosave only bullshit function means that if I try and make a build, I'm locked in. I don't want to be locked in. I want to play this like any JRPG, like any game that requires this, in that fashion. Whereby I try to go as far as I can, I come across to an obstacle, and I'm like, alright, let me draft up an idea, a concept, like let me look at their moves and their skills and whatever, see what I can upgrade, and go with something. Try it out. If I win, save it. If I don't, revert it. No cost of recoats, nothing. Just literally using my saves in that way. I've always played every Etrian Odyssey I've streamed, Nexus 1, 2, 3, and other games. I always play in that way. I like to play in that way. I like to let the game tell me when I need to upgrade, and then allow me the flexibility and freedom to skill expression and figure out my own idea of what that upgrade should be, and then go back to the drawing board if need be. Free of charge. No problem. This fucking game, you do that, you're locked in. As soon as you go out of the screen that you need to be in to do the upgrades, they save your game. You can't go back. You can recode, but you can't go back. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. It is very, much an affront to my way of playing anything. So now we're at that crossroads. I'm not really keen to do what I would normally do. Because I don't want to have to lock in on something that doesn't actually work. I look at it as a deposit, very much like a deposit. The deposit can fall through. Okay, I have my points back. I get my money back. The deposit, reaches the sale. Okay, we beat the boss. The deposit's gone. That's fine. I look at it very much like a deposit, and I like that. This game makes it so I can't do that. My God, man. Fucking infuriating. God damn it. The engagement must inevitably lead you back into defensive mode, even though it doesn't tell you. which then leads into Rain of Fire. The reason why I don't see breaking rules, you know, I've unlocked it, is because I need to change around her loadout, right? Now we'll go for any other moves that I try to put on. The loadout I have currently is the standard, like, everything that was given to me to begin with. So, these 4, and then these 2 I added. But then to have access to this. Would require changing around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. What? That's so weird. How is it moving from this one to this one a moment ago? Doesn't make any sense. And the fact that that fucking stupid move with the sword that I keep missing. If you miss once, you take 1,000,000 damage from it. Like, seriously? Oh, I don't actually have harvest on her yet, do I? Because look, there's so much stuff I can add to them to make them stronger. I don't want to... I don't know. I don't need the breaking rules though. That's not gonna help us. What are we doing here? But why does this look like this? Okay. That was weird for a second. I basically never use base attack. I do use aim attacks, but I don't use base attacks. Plus one AP on battle starts interesting. Gain power for 1 turn. Yeah, burning shots and marking shots I do like. I'm not entirely sure who does the best break damage out of my team. I'm not entirely sure, you know, how break damage even works. I do like the mark. No, wooden mark. Do like that a lot. Healing mark. What the fuck? Oh. That's pretty cool. You're running it. That's what that was. That's what that was. Okay. Well, we're not able to stun him at all. So stunning doesn't mean anything. That costing 15 is just so insanely expensive. Especially because what she really just needs is that move that can regenerate everybody's AP. But we're not going to get that for a while. I do really like this rewarding mark though. The healing mark's great, but I wish Mael had a taunt. We're not doing jump counterattacks. This is useless. Pretty sure. So weird because this is 3, but this is what? Like. Looks like she's about to nod off. The moon. 30% increased damage. Yeah, like 5 for this. Okay, fair. 15 doesn't make any goddamn sense, no. Well, even then, 5 for 1 is kind of expensive. Dead energy is effectively dead. Because if you're killing him, then the battle is over. And we're not breaking him either. So we can just go there and not really care. I want this mark target. That doesn't do anything. Move that. The perfect dodge is nice though. I do generate pretty good from that. I can just give her 1 more Lumina for that. Just fine. I guess I can't use Lumina right now, can I? Because I'm deep into this dungeon and I have to go all the way back out. And then go all the way back in. Because in order to improve their total Lumina stock points, whatever, available Lumina points, I have to go all the way back into camp and talk to the fucking curator. I can't just do that here. That again is just something I don't particularly care for that. I don't like that. As for their pictos. As for the, you can see the energizing star gives you 320 health, which is absolutely insane. It's nice. Energizing pain. No longer gain AP on parry, +1 AP on hit. But this gives me 308 health. So that is how we do it. And that's what we're doing. Okay. Well, we're not doing jump counterattacks really. So where's the other? So now we have a decent amount of health on everybody. 600 to 700. That definitely helps. Because the stats on this are important. Speed 54, critical rate 11%. Oh, but doubled? No, I don't care for that. I do care for... Damn. Could do it. Oh well. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Neither of those are good. I think this is probably better than this, because if you're good enough, you can make use of this. This is just that. But... apologies for the ambulance or whatever coming outside. It's very annoying, isn't it? Energizing break. We're not breaking anybody though. So it's kind of worthless. It is nice in that it's... Oh, wait, no. What? Energizing jump. Ah, that's right. Plus 46 health is interesting. But we're not doing jump counterattacks either, so it's useless. Maybe just for... Is it plus or minus? Like, what is that weird... Oh, that's just the thing behind it. Never mind. I was like thinking that there was like some sort of like maybe minus or plus sign there, but it's not. It's just it's the symbol behind it. 46 health, yeah. But they're relatively small values anyway. Whoa, 61 times. Yeah. Yeah. So that is very helpful, and almost certainly why they gave it to us is that they've given us 3 things like that. 3 pictos to get our health up past 600. Conveniently so. Again, I feel like it's entirely down to that stupid sword attack he does. And if I can't dodge that, then I'm not gonna have a good time no matter what I do. Fast travel? Oh. That's good. I forgot about that. Okay, so we can fast travel back to this point. Yeah, no, I noticed it. I never used it. And because I never used it, I didn't remember it. So, I should use it. um... Okay. Do I still care to use it? I do, yeah. What about your two? Why you got two for you? Because it's dead energy, but dead energy is useless. So what would I want for you? Healing tints removing status effects from targets? That's not bad. Healing tints though? What does that mean? Like, I could give her 3 more and get her cleaning tint back. To potentially help with the stupid days or whatever it was. And they blind me in the second phase of the fight. Give her 1 more for the dodger. 2 for the show. Yeah. 1 more for the dodger. And then with you, my... do I care about anything? Yeah, I could give you 3 more. To get you to that. And also potentially this. The jump doesn't matter. But then there's a 25% thing. And the dead energy doesn't matter. And that doesn't matter. Because we're not able to break our opponent. But we can get her this. +1 AP. On battle start. So you get 3 more to you, 1 more to you, and 3 more to you. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know why you don't just put me here. There's some other way. I've forgotten. No. I gotta go find the curator again. It's confusing. This is back to the camp. Let's go around out here. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well. We're that close to the thing. Really? That's all it is. I just never noticed. I just keep missing it by going here instead. Whatever. I'm blind. That's fine. Well, here we go again. Here we go again.
Tiny. Danger. A storm is coming.
And so much. Oh.
Attention.
I'm always terrible at that.
Careful. Not today.
Yeah, I've forgotten how to dodge again.
A storm is coming. Careful, Mael.
Ready to carry.
I'm ready.
Right.
It's locked on you. I'm waiting. Careful, Brace yourself. Here's your card. A storm is coming.
So, oh.
Blades sharpened.
Careful now. Ready to obey. Look out. Dodge yourself. Time to strike. Now is our chance. Dodge is here.
Damn. I did not do it.
At least I
Look out!
finesse and grace.
Really, I can't get anything off here. What the fuck?
Well, well. Attention.
get to go again immediately.
Ready to obey.
I can never do that. I hear the ching, and that's when I click it.
Hey, watch out.
Dodge is scared.
And it's later. I'd just rather be safe, you know.
Let's play. Good. Let us stay then.
See, this first half, especially even with the amount of missing, like, because they have like 700 health and shit, the changes I've made have made this easier. But again, I feel like it's just going to come down to that stupid fucking second half, whereby, you know, that sword attack. Am I going to be able to learn how to dodge that? Because that can do so much damage, and it doesn't matter. I heard it sound, but I couldn't. See, when you hear it sound, it's not when it is. It's annoying.
Lune, watch out.
Look out! Danger!
Oh, I saw that. I wanted to heal first. Whatever.
Easier than expected.
Can I skip this? I can.
Don't.
I wanted to heal. No, I forgot about that. I don't know, it's just me.
Oh, you done.
The dance
Yeah,
begins.
no, I get that. This is vibrating. Again, it's going to come down to the fucking sword attack, right? That's all I can imagine. This garbage again.
Lune, watch out.
I don't know what the special motion is about. I have no idea.
Here's your card. Let us stay then. Prepare to meet your end.
I do think was F4 I am.
Oh no.
Miss again. Damn it!
Let's push forward.
Damn it. Oh, I hate that fucking move, man. Shit. That fucking move. Even after I healed. No, not healed. Even after I guard up.
Okay.
No. No.
The dance begins.
I want to get you marked. No. Although, to be fair, I probably still need to use the item.
Nice. Ready to go.
No, not again. If it does it again, I fucking died this way. I hate this move! I hate it! I can't fucking dodge it! I try to look, I try to look for audio cues, visual cues, I just fucking can't dodge that shit. That fucking move is so dumb, it's gonna make me have to do this all again. I guess I go twice.
Not leaving you behind.
Stupid fucking sword attack. I just can't dodge it. I can't do anything with it. Oh, this fucking thing again. I swear to God.
Let's shove.
I hate that move so much. Last turn. He's gonna go twice? Like, really? Oh, he's gonna go twice. this one. Nope, I just can't. Ah! Why can't I fucking dodge that stupid fucking attack? It's all about that. That is the entirety of this fight. It's just, I can't fucking learn to dodge that stupid attack. It's just, I try to look for a cue, I try to time it, and it's never correct. Once I get that down, the rest of the fight isn't anything. But if I don't get that down, I can't do it. The fucking audio of my stupid... My speakers fuck me then. This, whatever. Because I need sound cues and I need visual cues to try and help me get past this run. Marked.
Ready to evade.
Again, I have to prevent this stupid controller from vibrating. Again, this whole fucking first half is practically a preamble. It means nothing. It's not the fight. The fight is that fucking sword attack. That is it. Make of that what you will. This thing is not on fire anymore? Was it ever? Some attacks I find pretty damn straightforward to dodge. Others, fucking impossible.
Blades sharp. Illuminate, watch out.
Already? Oh, not this. I tried, and I failed again, because that's one of those attacks that I hate trying to dodge.
Not today. Full deck.
Oh, it's so dumb, man. It's so dumb that it's just like, oh, you can't dodge this attack, oh, so you lose. That's the only thing you really need to do. You don't need any skill or strategy whatsoever. Like, fuck this shit.
I'll use your life. A storm is
That is dumb. Sorry, that is dumb. That is bad. Bad game design. It is though. It really fucking is. I don't think that's fucking clever at all. I like Clair saying, although there's just so much that I guess I can afford to fly into the person.
This and precision.
Like Clair does a lot too.
Let's dance.
Like, that pretty much sums up how I feel about this attack. It's in the middle. It's not the hardest thing to dodge, it's not the easiest.
It's not for me.
Like, this is easy.
Here we go. Here's your card.
I think it's really stupid that the entire game is based around can you dodge the fucking attack. So good. So I can use 3 regular basic attack hits, hope to get a burn off, and maybe go into thermal transfer.
A storm is coming.
I guess a second time. Is that some special ability you have? How are you able to just get a second attack? Now, do I want a healing line with this? On my own? Or do I just want to try and mark it? And if I mark it, then I will want to heal my own. Whereas if I don't mark it, then I heal it. Or I isolate. Or maybe... maybe I make it. Yeah, I think that's right. And how much did they have? 3, so I get 2 shots at it. Try and mark it. Well, whatever. No, I just want to thermal transfer right now. Oh, ice. What about this thing? My god.
Take your shot. Ready to obey.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah. Because it has 10. Is it better than 14? Not really, right? You want to have some left over so you can harvest it.
Careful, my love.
I think I just want to use an extra try and get an option. Bloody hell.
Prepare to meet your end. Not today.
We're ready to carry.
It's not to me.
Finesse and grace.
So, I mean, it's basically dead. Next hit wins it. So, I guess I can just like skip my turn into CL. And get her to attack with Harvest. so she's in full health. I can't really increase the health of my girl here unless I choose to use this. I don't necessarily want to do that. And I also don't know if should I. Here comes stupid sword attack again. And I would love to learn how to fucking do it. Is it easier to parry maybe? I forget that's a jump. I forget this thing. Like, I wonder if Mark increases critical hit chance. Also, I wonder if you do 4 attacks, 4 hits, and the mark counts for all of them, or just the first. I think it's just the first. Well, we passed the first one, at least, because that thing is stupid.
Here's your card.
Time to hit big.
It is bad. I think I will guard up. I don't know how much guard up's good. Is guard up really that good? Because didn't we just guard up and then we got fucked by that stupid sword attack anyway? Like, what does guard up even do? We can't even level it up. I feel like it does so little. And why would I be wanting to waste turns if it does so little? I have to like re-up it every 3 turns, and it's just not going to do anything. It's just going to waste my turns. It's just not a good idea, right? It doesn't do anything. I gotta try and just burn it down quick. We can do decent damage to this thing. It doesn't matter. 78 doesn't matter. It doesn't. Try to make it not sharp. You're so big.
You're fit to see.
That's good damage.
It's not on you.
Not this again. It's all about this. If I can evade that, that's all we need. If I can keep evading that, that's all we need. Everything else is immaterial, which is really stupid, by the way. We have 3 attacks in our regular hit, and then we have the choice to. So we have 1. Look at me.
This will hurt.
Similar sort of situation. $7,000 damage! What the fuck? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of that mattered. It was terrible, but it didn't matter. 7,000 damage, motherfucker.
Here's your card. Ice, shut.
On gas.
Ah, okay. You shoot it. Yeah! Woo! Holy shit! Oh, Shape of Life. Is that the healing one? But we don't have as much of. I think that's the red one. Right? This is great. 50% more damage if health low 10. That's crazy. Alright. Well, we done something today. We beat this fuck. Woo! Yay! We beat this stupid thing. Woohoo! Fuck that thing.
Really dead.
It's a good question.
Looks like it.
Is this it?
Fuck. Why do you deal with it?
All right. Ready to sail like a snail.
Like a snail? I don't think snails sail very well.
It's not that high.
We can finally cross the sea. You don't happen to have some wine stashed away, do you?
Why? Oh, because you're fear of water again.
Hey, you can do this.
I hate water.
I know. She already went. She didn't hate water that much.
She doesn't seem that far now, does she?
Yeah. Wanna throw one more rock?
The others are waiting, but
You might reach her.
okay.
But what if you hit your friends? Right.
Ooh, what about that one?
Uh-huh.
Does it really matter?
Oh dear. They didn't even notice it
Well,
until
you
it's too
know.
late.
Like
This is where
I was
Gustav
saying,
dies?
It's not about the rock. It's more about
Gustav.
run.
Well, I had a feeling that Gustav would not make it. I think the good story was pretty clear in suggesting that. Bye-bye. Time to go.
Run. Please run.
Yay, blood.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Go for the left rock. Tell me it's a script or something. What the shit? Medium light damage. 3 hits. Heal self by 20% if target is not. Well.
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side.
We just attack him?
Let her go.
We're in trouble. They're coming after my house, right? We can't do much about this. We're gonna lose. Right.
Something's going on up there. Esquier, get us up there!
I'm supposed to make something. I always feel like I'm not understanding it, but I also felt like this time would not make it. But if they're after me out, I don't know. And yes, he does look like an older version of this though. They look like the same person, but different age.
For those who come after. Right?
No. You promised!
What happened to the sound? My speaker's acting up again. Oh wait.
No.
Did you leave her be?
You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
Right.
You let her come. You know she's too weak for this. How could you let her take such a risk?
You only care when things
She's
are
quite
going
cute.
for
I was
you.
what?
My sweet child, you were supposed to stay home. I told you not to worry. But since you're here now, just stay put.
What are you saying? You must go home, now. This does not involve you.
When this is over, we'll go home together.
No!
Please just get off the scene.
This won't make sense to you now. But we both want what's best for our families. I'm
Who is
sorry
your
you're
family?
caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you. It's been a while. Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
You've lived more than a lifetime. It's time to let her go.
How many Gustavs are in this game?
A lifetime with my family
Is
torn
this a
apart.
Groundhog Day game?
No. I want my family back.
It's not your family. But she is.
You would use her.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two. Hey. You alright?
No.
It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends.
They all look like Gustav. Is this a
Yeah.
poor attempt to try and make it not look like they all look like Gustav? And like Gustav's lived many different
that's it.
lives.
You set us down this path. But are you ready for the consequences?
She'll never paint again.
No, I did expect Gustav would not make it. I did thankfully predict that. I'm happy about that. I don't really know what to make of any of that, any else of it. Stone Wave Cliffs. Back again. But there are 3 acts. Is the act like also like Groundhog Day type deal? Like rewind history and try to make things right again? Is that why there are 3 acts? He's a big softie, that Gestral. I'm glad I changed the title to what I did. Because that right there is perfect. Because he is a Gestral, right? Gestral. And gesture of goodwill. Gestral goodwill. There it is. That's perfect for this one. Yes, Tom.
Last time we sat together like this.
In Lumiere, mourning our parents.
Seems like every time we're together, it's to grieve. I wish we could have spent more time in less hopeless contexts.
The plan doesn't change. We aim for the monolith. We keep heading north. With SKA's help, we can make it. But we lost the Lumina converter, so...
It's okay, we can think about that later.
All the backups were destroyed by that man, but Expedition 32 will bring more. Their chances will be better. We need to prepare them. I should update our journals. but-
Hey. It's okay. Tomorrow will still come.
Curator again. I did not know this moment. I haven't seen any of this.
This seemed
Or for some
important.
time.
If you want to reach the monolith, the best path is through the quarry up north.
Who are you?
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. Sorry I couldn't save your friend. I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expeditioner.
What? What do you mean you're an...
I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
Expedition 0. But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging, and we're not affected by the gamage.
Some of you? Like the man on the cliff.
Anwar, our commander.
Why? Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
The
He
steel.
believes his immortality is a gift from the Paintress. Killing her would kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
And you don't.
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
Can we trust you?
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
I mean, you are Gustav.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the Paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
I wouldn't be surprised if the actor for Gustav is the same as the actor for Versa. And yeah, we heard about Versa in one of the previous passages as well, didn't we? Or something like that? Or maybe it was in passing. I know I've heard that name before in this game. So now we're playing as Versa. Which again is Gustav. Our old expedition is just Gustav again and again and again. How do I change your money? Is it by taking this? Still no. The button that normally allows you to do this is not letting me do this. And also, did you notice, of course, you know, I know some streamers who get very upset by noticing those things. And maybe I didn't quite put 2 and 2 together. Well, I kind of did. That's why I expected Gustave to die as well. But, like, how I immediately looked at their skill trees. I don't know if you can look at a skill tree by going to a flag, which is right next to us, I guess. And was like, Gustave's skill tree doesn't have those special separated skills, whereas every other one does. Which is one of the things that kind of fed me off on, you know, not guaranteed, but that would be my prediction that he dies before we even get to use those abilities. Maybe we get to use those abilities now. Maybe we get to access them now. Maybe at least one. But I feel like this is very much a Groundhog Day all about Gustave. And maybe Gustave is actually the son of the Paintress. Or every other version of him. And then the Paintress keeps giving him another chance. Or something. And these are all her chances giving to her son that she loves. And she's willing to sacrifice everybody else and just doesn't really give a shit about everybody else. She just wants her son to have another chance. Whatever. And Versa was a chance, and Renoir was a chance, or whatever it may be, I don't know. Or maybe she wants to fill a world with nothing but her son because she has this weird complex of loving her son. I don't know. It's just ideas. But like, I know some people would be upset with the idea of yeah, you see these lot skills? And are they 3 lot skills? Is it always 3? It's always 3. It's always 3 because one is linked to Versa, one is linked to Renoir, and one is linked to somebody else. Is this synergy attacks that you have to have the corresponding character to synergize with? But yeah, I felt for a while that Gustave would die. Working shot. Was that the perfection? The hell is that? Perfect recovery. And you, so this is his particular mechanic, like taints or whatever. Taints. Nice taint you've got there. Of Luna and the foretell of Ciel. This is versus he has the perfections. He's a perfectionist. Is that right? Although, how many other... That's clearly, that symbol refers to the perfections, but I don't know what it's trying to say. But then there's the A's. This will presumably be explaining to explain to us soon enough. But yeah, there's 3 of them. Huh? So this is a unite attack between presumably our commander, effectively, because he would pretty much take the role of Gustave. our allies. That's kind of obnoxious though, because when it's kind of suggesting, even though I'm glad I did what I did leading up to this point, that we're probably going to need to use this guy and the other Gustavs in order to use these attacks, and that these attacks will be necessary to be used, that they're really kind of important, so you do always want whatever version of Gustav you have in your main. It's just annoying because I'd rather just use 3 girls instead. But hey.
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
6-7! It is a fucking E33 thing, huh? I had my suspicions because I think I've heard that before. And I guess 33 from 100 is 67. 6-7! Oh my god, 6-7! So everyone is obsessed with that fucking number because of E33. Oh god.
About 100. Yeah.
Tell me about the fracture.
I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, am I?
Do you need sleep with your peculiar state?
Mm-hmm.
Neither sheep, huh? But yeah, I think it's also the same actor, showing his skills of playing different roles. I can't quite remember Gustav's voice exactly, but I think it is the same guy. Like the same actor as well as just another variant.
Mon ami! Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
Does he see him as Gustav as well? But he hugged Rael earlier.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
In the previous venture.
Oh, you know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Right.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
This is obviously for story, so spoil everything and, you know, confirm or deny our suspicions and predictions that I've been suggesting. And the details too, thereafter. Do you want to spend some time on what is PA? Is this why a persona social link?
Verso, mon ami.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days,
Again, 67.
and roughly 10 hours.
67 again.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly.
What are you up to? Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave? Is Francois another version of you?
What have you been up to?
Oh, I have been perfecting the art of napping.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could. But napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced. We must nap together.
No.
Sure, that sounds nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, you do look like a sun as your face and whatever you are around him. Which means, like, you probably like sun and moon, circadian rhythm, and sleep kind of goes hand in hand with it.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too.
He liked Gestral.
You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
So I don't get to choose the option that I passed previously. You know what I think about friendships and expeditions? You did mention about how you grown weary of, having to bury your friend. I don't need more friends, I have you.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
That is a new take on a very old motto.
Ask me how I know.
Because you read somewhere to have loved and lost is better than never to have loved at all.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them, like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah, I lost them on our trip back from the Gestral River, right after you left.
Don't worry, I hope you get them back. I've brought your stones back 10 times now. Are you losing them on purpose?
I've brought your stones back 10 times now.
It's like the guy in
Are you losing them on purpose?
I lose them so we can go on more adventures.
So it is on purpose.
That's a good reason. To adventure then.
Let's get into this. You can the flame reference. We can count. Relationship role increasing scale. So it really is a fucking social link. I was right. Like at the beginning, is do you want to spend some time? You actually have fucking social links in this game. Holy shit.
To adventure.
Was there another option for me to social link? Or is that just more parody? Sleep, go through the forgotten battlefield to continue to learn. The next morning, just a Becky.
really sorry it didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences.
Yeah, she definitely deserved it.
I've lost so many families now. I just need...
Yeah, she definitely did. She's very good.
Can you please go?
You know, Miss English, whatever her name is, and her award at the Game Awards. Yeah, she's very good. I like her voice a lot. It's a very nice voice to listen to. As someone who doesn't really like British accents all that much, it's very nice. Like, compared to most British accents, it's a lot nicer. And then she's very good at, like, the weight of the words and embodying the emotion. Yeah, very good. Good on her. SK ability unlocked. Swim. Just keep swimming. Yay! Alright.
Head for the monolith. Through the quarry to the north.
You'd expect something to be hidden here. Given its shape, but whatever. What did he say? I was busy exploring. This is another thing I don't really like about this game. Where is the log? Oh, to be fair, I didn't mean to do that. I made a mistake. I don't mean that. I'm a fool. My bad. Yeah, write in the journal Gustav's brothers. Even though you are not Gustav. This is a mistake. It's kind of weird, isn't it? He's writing in Gustav's journal, but he's not Gustav. My I'll find spot where she can. Oh, she's writing. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She tries to write, but is overcome with emotion. She cannot find the words. Yeah, because it's his journal. He wouldn't want to, tarnish it. She has Gustav's pencils and be his journals. Well, that's bad. Well. Yeah. What did he say though? I don't remember. Because we're on a fucking island. Oh yeah, the swim thing. And they're gonna be, it's very Ni no Kuni-ish again. And they're gonna be like encounters in the waves.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm glad I didn't spend much
Let
on.
us get wet.
Oh, you like getting wet? We have some real nice girls who you can get wet with. What? Point is, I'm really glad I didn't waste much on Gustav. I don't think I wasted Luminar.
Let us get wet.
He likes talking about getting wet. Is there anything to go up there? So basically, this is taking from like Pokemon as well. What is this? Are we gonna try it?
No.
I'm kind of worried about that. This is very much taken from Pokemon, man. Very much so. Just like, especially Violet, with like the Cyclizar. You get the HMs as you progress in the game. So we had Strength, and we could move boulders, and now we have Surf, and then that's Dive. It's basically Pokemon. There are probably a few other games that like it as well, but definitely very Pokemon. Cat horse. Forgotten Battlefield over? White Tree. You'll only let me mark this shut on the map if I enter it. So I should enter everything to try and just add it to the map. So when I need it later, I can just remember. Where was the entrance point?
Isabel of 36. Winter's souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale, whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once long ago.
Is this the same voice actress as Mayal? But a more mature sounding voice?
Isabel of 36. Winter's souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale, whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows. A sea of pebbles shifting, a wave, a wave, a wave of rock and sand. As sand falls upon our heads, and our heads sink beneath the waves. Along the darkened shores we sink, a pebble in the sea. The rising wind rolls through fragrant stalks of feathergrass. Their delicate aroma, a balm, their gentle susurrus, a lullaby for my aching heart.
I need. Where are you from?
Like where though? In England. That's not what I wanted. Shropshire. Some Midlands. See. So not Yorkshire, but that might have been like an attempt at a Yorkshire accent kind of thing. I don't know.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
You're gonna be like that from now on, is that it?
What have we here?
Alina? Trying to put the stuff
Oh,
on the
this
map.
looks like fun.
This looks like a waste of time.
What the fuck? Oh, whatever. Did it say about 3 pictures? I just want to enter everywhere so that we can put it on the map. Hidden Gestral Arena. Definitely don't want to be doing that anytime soon. What is this thing? Or this thing? What is this? What is that? Apparently they're supposed to be interactive, but I can't really tell where they actually are or how they can be interactive.
Good stuff.
Was that it? No, I did the cat again. Oh. I keep forgetting. some reason I really wanted to press down, but I shouldn't. So there should be another camp. I do like how you don't enter anything until you press X. I can wander this entire area.
An advantage.
That guy doesn't attack me. That's what these two things are about. Huh? What is this? And there's so much shit.
I'm the fastest ball.
What? Danger. Danger. Of all the places, this one is called Danger. So I've already seen things that are more than strong enough to kill me. Trying to put every fucking thing on the map is kind of crazy, man. There's so much shit. Ah.
Here, dodge!
Ready.
I defeat these. Yes, I can. Very much.
Here's your card.
Very much. I should have put these a long time ago. I was supposed to go that a long time ago. I like how areas like this, that look like this, yeah? That white tree or whatever the fuck. I really like these. There's one reason why I really like these, and it may be obvious, but these remind me of areas in Resonance of Fate. And that is amazing. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Why did that come back? How do I get up there? How the hell?
Useful.
What? The music record, is that it? Right. Still this. So how far can I go into this fog wall?
Useful.
I have to deselect and reselect the R2 button for it to start making a scare run every time I swap back into it. That is annoying.
Acceleration!
There's this area over to the edge here. It's difficult to understand how to actually navigate.
clothes get wet.
The meadows. That's how you're supposed to get to it. Is there anything here? It's hard to see. It's so far away. Oh, it's over here. Where am I? Where am I?
Interesting.
Music record with music. Sick. Is that what all these places have been giving you? Aesthetic stuff? Music and whatnot? Extras? Like not important things, but like usable, consumable. I can't fight that. Load previous saves. Oh? I didn't know about this. This is pretty goddamn cool. That pretty much answers my frustration prior to that boss. Going, man, I wish I could, go play the way I like to play. No, I have to use this then, I guess. It's a little weird going about it that way. I don't really know which save I have to go back to, but I guess we'll try to figure it out. I'm glad it's there. So, is there something here? Is that a thing that I can also add to the map? Can I even add this to the map? It's flying waters, right? You can't get further here. Because this is the land of the flying waters that you'd have to go through. This is the other side of the spring meadows. And you can't get this way. And you can't, I guess you can't. Maybe you can't. Tasty morsel?
Ben, 64, Epsilon. We radioed our first report to Gamma. The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast. They spotted an interesting island which could make a good relay point for the southern half of the continent. But Gamma hasn't heard from Beta in 2 weeks. Marceau should reach her in another day. I hope Kalina's okay. But it seems someone is using our radios against us. How do they even know our codes? Nobody's used them since the fracture. Sean fears we've been betrayed, but I refuse to believe that.
Oh, good for you. Ah, I did it again. No. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm compelled to press that button.
Let us get wet.
Sure. We'll call him that good.
A storm is coming.
Not the camp again! Oh! What is it with me wanting to press the down button? Is it because of Atelier? I don't know what it is. I keep wanting to press the down button. I don't get it. So I'm just wondering, now that we have SK, whether we can actually uncover any of this fog up wall. But it looks like this is too big. This is where we began, of course. My best cave can only be either this or this. It can't be both. Presuming it's this. So what is this? Because I'm basically warming down here. We've done good. We beat a boss. You know, I made some progress. What is this X? Why is there... Do you see this? Why is there an X on my screen? I mean, I know the one on the bottom left, but that... What is that? In the middle of the... It's a funny one, ain't it? Small bourgeon. I don't know what a bourgeon is. Is there a fight here or some shit? What are you? Bravo. It's been too long. Tall. Wonder. The view up high. Another one of these weird numbers. Aww. there something you want to say up there? Mistress. Far, very far. You want to see Mistress? What kind of head is that? We want to know more about your mistress. I mean, it's basically like algae, but in humanoid sculpture of algae. Or whatever. We do not know head fuzzy. Clearly. Can only feel mistress. Ew. Need to go. Hi. Help me grow. Grow high, exactly. When me ingest. Me grow. If me eat skin. Skin same kind as me. Me extra grow. Skin, you need us to skin some members. Yes, skin. Eat skin. My kind. Grow. So killing skin the same time never is this one. Might be a good chance. Okay. So the big thing is Gustav is dead.
Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks.
That's why we have
no
this guy
change.
version instead.
Fuck.
Fuck.
What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She could yell at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Right. Fuck. Gradually we're getting more of those journals. See, Neverons were never really that hostile to begin with, and blah blah blah. It's just they were guarding against you. There are good Neverons too, and all that jazz. Which, you know, I definitely feel like, and I've been asked this question before. I had a friend when I used to go to MTG quite regularly. You know, local play. Who played some of the older mobile group games. I'm terrible at telling stories, by the way. But it was this group game where you had to choose, basically, to be on one of two sides. Either the group that wants to, a whole bunch of aliens, you know, third encounter, aliens of the third kind or whatever. Close encounter, aliens, close encounter, third kind. I don't know if it was deliberately that, but it's that kind of setting. You have to kind of choose. What do we need? You had to choose, like, whether you wanted to befriend the aliens that came in, or you were hospitable or inhospitable. You know, if you felt like the aliens would, if you felt like if there was an alien race that came down on Earth, do you think it would be sensible to try and give them your trust and possibly be betrayed and attacked, and they're trying to seek world domination or whatever, or not? And my general concept, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, is that you should definitely endeavor to try and be friends with the aliens first, instead of burn the bridge that might exist. But my friend was on the side of wanting to be inhospitable. truth. Anyway. And I actually lost my train of thought. It kind of reminded me of that. Because the Nevrons are kind of like that. And to be fair, we've invaded their land. Rather than the other way around. Because I just don't think it helps. Because if they're too strong to deal with, then your best chance is to be friends with them. Because if you're not going to be friends with them, they're going to actually be inhospitable, and you can't deal with them, then you're just in trouble. You're in trouble anyway. Whereas if you wanted to be nasty to them, you could always choose to do that after you found that they were weak. If you wanted to do that. I wouldn't, but if one wanted to do that. So, I just don't think it makes sense. It's another danger area. I'm not going to go very far. What is that? Whatever. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me to start on the wrong foot. Like, you still have the option to become nasty if you wanted to. And that's kind of the thing with Nevron. In a way. This is Nevron world. And we just entered it willy-nilly, thinking it's okay. I mean... Nevron's kind of treated us in a way similar to that. And some chose to be nasty, some chose to be nice. To go up here. Yellow harvest. See, I can apply up to 10 foretells on the same target and can reach 20 foretells. It's a maximum of 10. If you were able to make more than 10, you wouldn't get more than 10. This one didn't say that it was dangerous. I don't know what's in it now. Doesn't seem to be much. It's a tall tree. Yeah, it really doesn't seem to be anything here. Maybe this becomes relevant later. Maybe all these are like part of side missions. I don't know. This game doesn't really have very obvious side missions. Yellow harvest. But yeah, we've gained the ability to, you know, break terrain recently, and now even more recently, since I beat the last boss, the ability to swim. This is the same yellow harvest again, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll become useful sensible, whatever, later. That's why it's red, colored red in the circle. Crushing Cavern. Crushing Cavern entrance. So yeah. She can stay in those defenses, in those stances. It's saying about how Mayan can't stay in the stance for more than one turn in a row. There are moves that allow you to do so. At least with Virtuoso. Maybe not with offensive and defensive, but certainly with Virtuoso. And I think there is for the other two as well. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm probably not going to be able to map this one because it's probably the other side of this. Probably. Is this supposed to be our objective or some shit? Why is this massive weird thing? We're allowed to just do this. This is very Nino Kuni. Again, also, it's like Final Fantasy game. Hello. Gestral Beach. Or Gestral. I always want to say Gestral like Kestrel. To me that makes more sense, but Gestral Beach.
Giracevo.
Hey, let's get what we can do. I don't care. Sunlight Cliffs K. Was I here? I was never here, right? Sunlight Cliffs, I was here. So much about my stuff. This place is big. I don't think it's small like the others. So we're not going to travel there yet. Probably have some mission to do later or something. I just want to know what we're allowed to explore to. No, I have the nautical access. Naughty or nice? Nautical?
Let us get
wet. Cause yeah, I'm gonna explore all of that.
wet.
Kind of thing. Getting wet. Nice. Because I didn't know initially that 67 was to do with Expedition 5 Fever. I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. Oh, is this just one big, like, lake? So we're limited still. Makes sense, I guess. Thought I could go under the waterfall. Yeah, it's just one big lake. Makes sense they wouldn't let you go too far. This is red again, so you can tell that means this is dangerous, as in it's above our level. Kind of like FOEs, you know? Whatever is potentially in here, they would not possibly expect you to have the chance to beat. Which is fine. Bloodied beach. Yeah. Oh. Those are enemies. I thought that was just a landmass. Oh, that's more enemies again. Okay. You made your point. Probably have to come here later. Because, like, especially Ni no Kuni 2 has this sort of, like, way of, like, well, both of them do. But it clearly makes you think of Ni no Kuni 2. Which is arguably the lesser of the good Ni no Kuni games. I love them both, but Ni no Kuni 1 is better. I would really enjoy a third Ni no Kuni. That is definitely a game I wish I could see more. Along with, you know, a bunch of others. Danganronpa, Metroid Odyssey. All sorts of probably, but necessarily, I don't know. We'll see. And hey, look! There's Lumiere. We have made quite a bit of nice, like, unveiling of areas. Don't know how to get here. But that's maybe looking backwards. Maybe, I don't know how to get there. It's just nice to know what we have available to us now. Before I end it. Because like I say, I'm happy with the progress we made today. We were able to beat that obnoxious boss by making everybody have 600 plus health, and that silly move I was able to dodge it, and I was able to do 7,000 damage in a single hit, which is kind of insane. And that helped us greatly overcome that. What is this player? What? That's a thing?
Well, that will help.
329. Hitting an ally also applies rush one time. That's pretty cool. Because I have AoE heals I'm going for. That'll be very useful. What is this? Painting workshop. Escher painting? What the hell is this? It's like some fucking Dishonored thing or something. Well, like those areas in Neon White in the story version. Not the version I play every year. I just played the 96 main levels. Oh. I see. I was wondering if I could go in here. I can. I don't think I really want to. This place looks like a pain in the arse. But hey, it's something.
Acceleration!
Acceleration! Not acceleration. Acceleration! I don't know what acceleration is. This massive reef barrier, again, preventing the player from going out of bounds. most uncanny reef structure you can imagine. Oh, we went here just a moment ago. We already leveled this. They said, "Oh, it looks like a fun time." No, it looks like a waste of time or whatever. Luna isn't down for like silliness.
Time for a swim. Time for a swim.
Where is this thing? I passed it again. Where is it? What? It's supposed to be down here. It did say somewhere else that we could dive. So I'm going to assume this is somewhere you can only access if you have dived. So we're not going to be able to get to that right now. We need to use our HM slave and get the next HM. Oh, I forgot about it. We have to go all the way to that. I see. That's what we did. I had no idea. It was like, well, it was like I was limited to this area of the map, not thinking this was something. Well, that's cool. Now we know where to go next. Blizzard. But did I? Was that Act 1 I finished? I think I might have finished Act 1 today. Did it say that earlier? I can't remember. I think it might have. Who knows whether Act 2 will be longer. So you can fight in the ocean? Can you fight this guy? How do we get up to this? This looks like a lot of blood. Yuck. Blades graveyard. No shit.
Well, that will help.
Music record, music count. Okay. Wasn't so sure how to get back out. Alina. Disgusting.
Everyone okay?
It's so beautiful, it's filled with blood. Disgusting. Yeah, is that not one of those places that's underground? Or is it up there? No. I don't know how to get to this. Is this underground? Underwater? Can we mark this? Try and... I don't get there. This isn't how we get across. This doesn't have anything particularly. I think we found what was here before.
Swimsuit on.
Die from here. Yeah, I don't know how to get over here. I don't know why this massive, weird expedition symbol was here as well. I don't know how to get to this. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I mean, this is a thing I'm supposed to be able to get to, apparently. Same as this, I just don't know how to do that.
Swimsuit on.
And there's this, the diving place. So the diving allows you to get inside to here, and then gets you into here and here, presumably. You have to use this diving place to go inside. That must... I can only imagine that's what it is. So we don't need to mess around with that. That's what I'm going to presume until I can dive and see what's what. Which means we don't have much left. Luna's light stains can be consumed in place of any elements instead. So they are jokers. Oh great, more graves. More expeditions. What is that? We have to fight that.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Lovely.
Wait.
Huh?
Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Well, you have some people wanting to do up.
Lead the way.
Another Gestral or whatever the fuck? Or Goblin or whatever the hell you are?
Let me show you something.
Really? Oh, this is the tutorial for his fighting. Chalier, whatever? I didn't read that. Gradient counter. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter. That's annoying.
Just try it.
Press RT to perform a gradient counter.
Let's carve a path.
Ursa's perfection. Yeah, I saw that in his skill tree earlier. Ursa gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry or dodge. A higher perfection rank increases his damage, and some skills have additional effects to specific perfection ranks. I don't really understand the symbolism behind the perfection rank. Couldn't really read into it. Taking any damage removes one perfection rank. Once per return. So he's the new Gustav. Upgrade perfection rank by attacking and not getting hit. Higher ranks increase your power and unlock new skill effects. Currently ranked D, is that right? Assault 0. Low physical damage, 5 hits. Critical hits generate 1 additional perfection rank. Oh, and that's why they're different grades. The A. This is the A grade. And B gives you... And that's a B, not a P for perfection. I thought that might have been a P. Because that's like P and then that weird separate S behind it or something. But no. That's a B. Let's see. Interesting.
Here we go. Bring it on.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Let us stain them.
Trying to block it, not it.
Let's push forward.
Oh. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Yeah. Can we get to a flag? Or do I have to do that manually? I don't know if I'm missing anything here. Yes? Oh, there we go. So! That is where we will call it. We now are in our place to move forward. We have a flag as a rest point. Save its progress. And we can go do the pulls